ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 1985 Miss Florida Teen USA pageant. Today, representatives from throughout the state of Florida will be competing for the title of Miss Florida Teen USA and the opportunity to represent our state in the 1985 Miss Teen USA pageant next January, originating from Miami, Florida on the CBS television network. Now meet our host for this afternoon, one of Miami's most popular radio and TV personalities, Mr. Chuck Zink.
Well, son of a gun, you came back, and thank you. Thank you very much, and we're delighted to have you here, and welcome to the finals of the Miss Florida Teen USA Beauty Pageant of 1985. Two of the most valuable and interesting categories that we always like to announce before we really officially begin our contest is Miss Amity, which is an award that is voted on by all of the contestants, the sister contestants of the young lady among themselves that they think deserves this very special award. And we have the trophy. And Mary Lou, would you come forward? The director of our pageant, Miss Mary Lou Garrett, thank you very much. And Miss Amity, which is a coveted award regardless of how far you go in pageantry. And it goes to April Hawkins. How about that? April Hawkins. Where is she? There she is. Ah, delightful. April, walk right out there and say hello to everybody. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Now one more special award, and then we'll get this contest underway, and that is Miss Photogenic. We ask all of our professional photographers and the media to vote, and let me tell you, when you have 57 beautiful young teenagers like we have adorning this stage, it's a pretty tough decision. But they finally came up with one, and it's my pleasure to announce the winner of Miss Photogenic in our pageant, and it goes to Erin Townsend. How about that? Erin Townsend. Congratulations, Miss Townsend. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. All righty, I tell you what, probably my lease will hold on to those trophies for you, or Grant's going to hold on to them over here, because you want to get back in place because the announcement is coming up. A little bit later on, we'll have our reigning queen back on stage. But one more nice hand for a beautiful young lady with a beautiful smile. Elise Cunningham, thank you. Well, sir, I always sort of fight or search for the proper words to say, not to the audience, but to all of the contestants, because you wouldn't have entered this contest if you didn't want to win, right? But as you know, we can't have all winners, but I think you're all winners. And regardless of the outcome today, I hope that you'll stay right in there and keep swinging, because I know many pageants where girls have come back again and again, and finally they've made it. So even if your name is not announced, you're not a loser by any means. I sincerely mean that, all righty? But now, Mary Lou, would you do me the honor of handing me the cards? Thank you very much. The 15 semifinalists, they will continue. Our judging begins anew. It starts from right now, and we wish all of you good luck. And here we go. The first of our 15 semifinalists from Tampa, Haley Preedy. In the number 2 slot from Clearwater, Sherry Johnson. Stepping into the number 3 spot in this very special group of young ladies, Jacqueline Jordan from Hialeah. We filled out the first row. We start for the second row. And in our 4th spot in the semifinalists, and it goes to Michelle Huffman from Orlando. I'm sure this will be a popular decision from Lakeland. Come on down, Holly Brown. Stepping into the number 6 spot of our 15 semifinalists, and we welcome from Daytona Beach, Diana Lynch. Okay, now it's time for the 7th spot, almost the halfway mark. And from Plantation, come on out, Audrey Aronowitz. Joining this very select sorority, we welcome in the number 8 spot from Hialeah, Noelle Taylor. Our 9th semifinalist today, ladies and gentlemen, is a young lady from Brandon, Leslie Sanders. And filling out the top 10, welcome Aaron Townsend from Davie. All righty, we have 5 to go, 5 to go, and we welcome to this very, very special group of young ladies, number 11, Carrie Ellen Sapp from Miami. I'm sure that this will bring happiness to this young lady's face. Welcome, Michelle Oliver from Gainesville. I have 3 names to announce, and we will have completed our semifinalist group. And one of the 3 from Fort Lauderdale, Julie Batista. Number 14 is filled in by Kathy Myers from Fort Lauderdale. One name, and we have a brand new ball game. Welcome to our semifinalist group from New Smyrna Beach, Rachel Mossler. Ladies and gentlemen, our 15 semifinalists. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll move out about here and ask our first young lady, Haley Preedy. Would you come on out and join me, and let's give her a nice welcome again. Congratulations. Yeah, stand right there a little bit so everybody can see you and hear your answers. And you live where?
Tampa.
What's your middle name? Do you have a middle name?
Allison.
Haley Allison Preedy. That's a beautiful name. What do you do back in Tampa?
Well, I sing in a band. We've been singing for about a year now, and it's called Encore, and we do parties. I'm also vice president in my class, and I just have a good time. I like to party with my friends, and we have a really good time.
Would you say that you're a typical teenager?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Haley, what would you say is the best thing that you do?
Best thing that I do, I guess that would have to be speaking in front of people, because being vice president of the junior class, you have to speak in front of a large student body. I think there's about 3,000 at Chamberlain High School, and I do a lot of speaking, and so I think by that, that would probably be my best quality.
You certainly are proving that. What's the worst thing you do?
The worst thing I do? Sometimes I'm quiet.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for semifinalist Haley Preedy. Thank you, Haley. Thank you. Sherry Johnson from Clearwater, would you come on out here and join me in that pretty pink dress? Hi.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this your first, sort of turn around just a little bit so they can get a picture of your pretty face? Is this the first pageant you've ever been in?
No, sir.
You've been in other pageants.
Yes.
Is there any difference between this one and the other ones that you've participated in?
Yes, the other pageants I was in was just more or less preliminary competitions and state competitions. It wasn't really this much involvement.
You're really on your way in this one now, right?
I hope so.
Oh, you bet. What do you do back in Clearwater?
Well, I go to school at Gibbs High School for the Artistically Talented program, and I just mainly have fun and just I'm a regular teenager, just do stuff teenagers do.
Okay, what is your artistic expertise?
Oh, major in dance.
Is that what you ultimately would like to be, a professional dancer?
Well, I'd like to be a professional dancer, model, and actress.
Any special person that you like to emulate a little bit?
Yeah, Debbie Allen. She's the choreographer on Fame. She's great.
She certainly is, and so are you.
Thank you.
Okay, how about a nice hand for this pretty young lady? Thank you, Sherry. Jacqueline Jordan, hello, how are you? What a beautiful dress. I keep turning you a little bit, see, because the cameras are out there shooting you, and we want to make sure that they see you as well as our judges and all the audience, too. How long have you lived in Hialeah?
All my life.
You were a native Floridian, in other words, huh?
I was born in New York, but then I moved here when I was very small.
What do you do when you're not going to school in Hialeah?
I play the piano, and I enjoy attending church activities.
Of all the things that you have ever done, and you are 15 years of age, so that's not too many years, but that's a lot too. What's the one thing that you can remember that was more fun and more exciting than anything else?
I like attending pageants. They're the most fun experience I've ever had.
You like to be a contestant in them?
Yes, I enjoy it.
You like the competition?
Yes,
You know that sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
I do.
Okay, I'm sure that you do, or you're a beautiful young lady, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
It's Jacqueline Jordan. Thank you. And now we welcome from Orlando, Florida, Michelle Huffman, the lady in red. Hi, Michelle. There, we'll turn you a little bit that way. There we go. And you are how old?
17.
17. Any special reason why you decided to enter this pageant?
Well, it was the first pageant I've ever entered, and I had so much fun. And if I don't win, I want to come back and do it again.
There you go. Now, that's the kind of spirit we like to hear. Michelle, was there any big surprises, something you didn't expect at all that has happened since you arrived here at the Newport yesterday?
This right here, the 15. I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm excited. Yeah.
Was there any one thing that you sort of worked on as far as getting ready to be a contestant before you arrived, and walking or standing or whatever?
No. So how come it shocked me? I didn't think I'd get this far, and I'm glad I did.
Well, we are glad that you did, too, and we know that you're going to make a beautiful semifinalist, and we wish you well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Michelle Huffman. And now we welcome from Lakeland, Holly Brown. Holly? And we'll turn you around a little bit this way. There we go. What a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
Do you select your own clothes, or do you get a little help along the way?
Little help along the way.
Where does that help come from?
My mother.
How do you, now come on, be honest, nobody's really listening here. How do you get along with your mom?
Oh, we're just like this. We get along really good. If I didn't have her, I'd be broken up by now. She's really helped.
What do you mean you'd be broken up?
Just all my problems and stuff. She's right there with me every time. And,
A girl as pretty as you are, you don't have many problems now, do you?
oh, sometimes, I just need to talk to her sometimes. I have problems just like everybody else.
That's true, we all do. What do you do better than anything else, Holly? What would you say is the thing you do better than anything else?
Well, I play golf pretty good.
You do?
My brother taught me how to play golf. So every time I can, I play golf.
What's the best part of your game?
Winning.
Oh, yeah? Do you have a handicap?
No, not yet.
But you just hit that little white ball and keep following it till you get it in that big hole, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you're a beautiful lady. We wish you good luck and happiness and always.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Holly Brown. Diana Lynch, would you come front and center, please? The lady in red. Hi, Diana. How are you?
Fine.
And you are how old?
16.
16. And you go to school where?
I go to Spruce Creek High School.
Now, how big of a school is Spruce Creek? Is it a great, huge school, or?
Yes, it's pretty big. There's a couple thousand of us in there.
That's pretty big. It really is. And what grade are you in?
This is my junior year.
What do you do best in school?
What do I do? Probably, I'd have to say English.
That's your best subject?
Yes.
Okay. What is your worst habit? Could you tell us that?
Worst habit.
Obviously don't have any. You can't think of it,
I
right?
do.
Oh, you do? Well, you don't have to tell us. Sometimes you never know what they say when you ask that question. Why did you enter this pageant?
For the fun of it, to meet a lot of girls, this pageant is something that I really wanted to do.
always looked up to it.
And finally, you've made it. Now you're a semifinalist.
No.
Oh, boy. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Diana Lynch, everyone. Miss Audrey Aronowitz is our next beautiful contestant from Plantation. Hi, Audrey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And let me turn you around this way just a little bit there so everybody can see you, including our judges. And what a lovely gown. Did you select this yourself, or did you have a little help?
I sure did, all by myself.
You did? Do you like to go shopping by yourself?
I love it. Mom's not there to nag me. I buy whatever I want.
Do you okay. Do you sometimes come home and she says, Audrey, you're not going to wear that?
Very often.
Yeah. Do you think that sometimes that parents just don't understand teenagers?
Yes, frequently.
What about the other way around?
Well, my mom's pretty understanding, and my dad is also. They're very liberal with me because they trust me.
And that's good.
Yes, it is.
Now, I asked you when I was talking to you last night what you like to do when we had a little practice session. You said you like to hang out with your friends and go dancing and just have good times. What do you think you're better at doing than anything else?
Well, the way I am with my friends, I'm very easy to talk to, and they can confide in me, and I'm in a class right now called Peer Counseling, which teaches me how for people to confide in me and not to say anything about anything, and they just enjoy doing that, and I give them very good advice.
Very good, and you also can keep a secret.
Of course.
Okay, well, thank you, and good luck to you. Miss Audrey Aronowitz. From Hialeah, we welcome Noelle Taylor, and this beautiful 17-year-old. Hi, Noelle.
Hi.
Nice to have you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you have been in other pageants or not?
No, this is my first one.
Really? Okay, now, you just have to level with all of us right here. Why did you decide to get into this pageant or get into the beauty pageant business?
Well, I decided to go into this one to meet new people, and I've been into acting, and this is so much different, and I just wanted to try something different.
It is a lot different than just being an actress, isn't it?
Yes, it's extremely different.
I happen to know that you are appearing right now in a play that is in town, and I also happen to know, and having met you before, I don't think I have, that you got a very good review. Is that true?
Yes.
Which is more than we can say for some other members of the cast, but that's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it?
Very true.
What is your ambition? To become a professional actress, which you are now, but to become more of one?
Yes, to become a professional actress and also dance.
Very good. But meanwhile, you wouldn't mind wearing that crown for a year.
Oh no.
Okay, well, Noelle Taylor, you qualify in all ways, and congratulations. Okay, Miss Noelle Taylor. From Brandon, Leslie Sanders, come on down. Hi, Leslie, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good, and let's turn you around here a little bit. What a pretty outfit. I feel like we should hear sleigh bells ringing or something like that, and snow would come out of the ceiling. You are 18 years of age.
Yes, I am. I'm a freshman year in college.
And you go to school where?
I go to Hillsborough Community College in Tampa.
And you are ultimately studying to do what?
I'm going to major in dance. I'm going to transfer to Florida State University, and I'd like to someday own my own dance and modeling school.
Very good. In other words, have a business and do something you really love to do.
Right.
What do you think of the dances today? They keep changing so much. By the time I can understand one step, they're heading off in another direction. It's a pretty wild and crazy time, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but I like how they dance now. I like the modern the best, I think. I kind of like jazz, too, but when you mix both of them together, you get a really good, you know.
You know what jitterbugging is?
No, I've seen it, but I can't do it.
Oh, well, it's something, that we kids used to do. Oh, boy. Anyway, Leslie, you having a good time?
I'm having a wonderful time. The people here are so sweet.
Very good. Congratulations on being selected a semifinalist, Miss Leslie Sanders. Aaron Townsend, would you come forward? Okay. Now, you probably think, ladies and gentlemen, and Aaron, that I'm going to make some smart aleck remark about getting a box to stand on or something like that. No way. Everybody else does that, right?
Right. Everybody always makes fun of my height.
Well, I don't think you are a statuesque beauty if I've ever seen one.
Thank you very much.
And you're from Davie.
Yes, I am.
Don't look like a cowgirl.
Davie is very grown up now. It's not just a little horse town. There's a lot of horses everywhere you go, but it's not.
It's not a one-horse town. They got a lot of horses, yeah. Would you consider yourself an outdoors girl?
Yes, very much so.
I don't like being cooped up inside. I like the fresh air. I like going outside and having a good time, swimming, riding horses, playing outside with my friends. I just very much like the outside.
What's the one thing that you think you do better than anything else, Aaron?
Well, either draw, act, or what I like to do the most is being president of my club, Exchangeettes.
That's the female side of the Exchange Club?
I'm not exactly sure what the Exchange Club is, but the Exchangeettes is a service club. We go visit the Quest, which is a retired children's school, and we go to nursing homes, and we do a lot of things for the teachers and the principals and stuff like that.
And ends up making you feel good.
Exactly. That's why I do it.
Very good. Well, congratulations, Miss Photogenic, and congratulations, Miss Semifinalist, and ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Townsend. Thank you, Aaron. From Miami, Florida, here is Carrie Ellen Sapp. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
And how long have you lived in Miami?
Since I was about 2 years old.
What do you like best about Miami?
I think what I like best is that it's so different and has so many different types of people, and you get to know different people and become friends with them and get to know how to deal with different people.
And I think that more people in Miami are doing that, and I think that's why it's becoming a greater city, don't you?
I agree.
You go to school where?
At Coral Gables High School.
And say your football team isn't doing that well this year, is it?
No, not really. Hopefully we can beat our last team's homecoming and things.
But are you on a cheerleading squad or in the band or something like that?
Yes, I am. I'm on a squad called the Gablettes, and it's a dance drill team. And we perform all over the state of Florida and do the Orange Bowl halftime show and a lot of different things.
Well, I know I've seen you and had the pleasure of introducing that group many times, and you're fantastic. Well, congratulations, Miss Semifinalist. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Carrie Ellen Sapp. As we move along and we say hello to a pretty young lady who comes to us from Gainesville, 15 years old, and her name is Michelle Oliver. Hi.
Hi.
Now, I have to say that is a beautiful dress, too. Every one of the girls has something different and unique. Did you select this on your own, Michelle, or did you have some help?
Yes, I selected it on my own.
You like to just go out shopping and pick your own clothes?
I love it. It's my most favorite thing to do.
Really? Would you say that you're an independent person or a non-independent person?
Well, right now I'm in between because I'm only 15 and I live with my parents, and so they help me a lot.
Right.
But for my age, I think I'm pretty independent.
And as soon as you become of age, you're really going to cut out, right?
For sure.
Spoken like a true teenager. Way to go. What do you like to do more than anything else, Michelle?
Well, I'm in drama, so I love to act. And I'm in junior achievement, and we're in our own business, so I'm selling. And I think that's really fun.
Oh, you bet. And it'll help you in the future, right? In fact, speaking of selling, you're selling yourself right now, aren't you?
Yes, I hope so.
You certainly are, and you're doing a good job. Good luck, Miss Semifinalist. Michelle Oliver, everyone. Julie Batista. That's a long wait when you're toward the end of the line, isn't it, Julie? Hi, how are you? Turn around this way just a little bit. You're from where?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. And what do you like about Fort Lauderdale?
I love it. The scenery and the people, they're very nice.
You go to school where?
Fort Lauderdale High.
And you are what, a junior?
Yes, I am.
What's the one thing in school that really bugs you? I mean, really, really bugs you?
Well, our football team losing all these games.
Do you ever talk to them about it?
No.
But it is important that a team wins, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Are you a good winner or a good loser? Or are you a good winner and a good loser?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, you know that being a semifinalist, you can be a winner very easily, but you may have to lose too.
Yes, I know.
Okay, Julie, you're a beautiful young lady, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Julie Batista, everyone. And again, from Fort Lauderdale, we welcome Kathy Myers. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Nice to see you here today. And how long have you lived in Fort Lauderdale?
Oh, about 7 years.
That's quite, where did you live before then?
Pittsburgh.
That's quite a change, isn't it? Yeah, from the Steel City down here to sunshine and surf and all that. Who is the most exciting person you have ever met or seen in your life?
Probably Miss Florida last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's very nice. She certainly would like to hear that. Is there any person in the whole world you'd like to meet?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds?
Yes, sir.
He's still doing the jitterbug. And you want to meet him? No, I'm kidding. Well, he lives right up the line a piece. You know, he lives in Jupiter, and he hangs around for it. What would you say to old Bert if you saw him?
How you doing?
He'd probably tell you. Anyway, congratulations. I hope that you have a good time and continued success as a semifinalist.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Kathy Myers. And last but certainly not least, I didn't recognize you. What did you go and do to me, right? Just didn't even recognize you, Rachel. What happened to you?
You mean within the last couple of hours?
Let me explain that during the rehearsal this morning, how about it, girls? Did she show up in a crazy outfit? Yeah. Grant and Mary Lou, could we get another award? The most far-out costume. I counted 98 different colors. Are your parents here?
Yes, they are.
Where are they? Could they just put their hands up? You know what I'm talking about, right? You don't know? Oh, she always dresses that way? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I'm kidding you. You look beautiful, and that's a lovely dress.
Thank you very much.
And now, you live in New Smyrna Beach, and you go to school.
Yes, I do.
What do you do best in school?
Talk. Well, I attend a boarding school in Jacksonville.
What do you talk about, usually?
School, grades, clothes, and boys.
In that order?
No.
Let me see if I could guess in the order that you would talk. Probably, let's see if I'm just nod your head up and down if I'm going in the right direction, okay? Boys, clothes, school, grades. Hey, I hit it right on the, how about that? Yay! Any special reason why you would like to become Miss Florida Teen USA of '85?
I think it would be a challenge.
It certainly will be.
I like challenges.
You do? Good. Congratulations. This is Rachel Mossler, everyone. Thank you. And without further ado, for you, the swimsuit competition, and here comes our first contestant. Let's give her a nice hand. Haley Preedy. This 16-year-old beauty from Tampa has brown hair and green eyes. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. Her hobbies include dancing, singing, and working out. Her favorite food, spaghetti. 16 years of age and pretty as a picture, this is Miss Haley Preedy from Tampa. Presenting our next semifinalist from Clearwater, here is Sherry Johnson. Sherry, who's 15 years of age, has golden brown hair with hazel eyes and stands 5 feet tall. Her hobbies include going to the beach. Her favorite foods, chicken, cordon bleu, and cottage pie. Got to talk about that cottage pie and find out what that is. Miss Sherry Johnson from Clearwater. Thank you, Sherry. Welcoming now our third semifinalist, Miss Jacqueline Jordan from Hialeah. She, too, is 15 years of age. She stands 5 feet 7 and 1/2 inches tall, has brown eyes and lovely light brown hair. Her hobbies include horseback riding and racquetball. And her favorite foods, Chinese food. But she wouldn't turn down a plate of lasagna or shrimp. This is Jacqueline Jordan from Hialeah. Presenting our next semifinalist from Orlando, Florida, here is Michelle Huffman. This lovely 15-year-old has brown hair and hazel eyes. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She likes to dance, power size, swim, and play softball. Her favorite foods include chicken, and pizza, and ham. What a smile. That's Michelle Huffman. Thank you. Well, Holly Brown from Lakeland is our next pretty contestant. This 17-year-old beauty long and lovely blonde hair and blue eyes. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She likes strawberries and salad and cottage cheese and spinach. Now that's why she looks so healthy. And her hobbies are tennis, golf, and swimming. Holly Brown from Lakeland. From Daytona Beach, we welcome Diana Lynch. Diana, who's 16 years of age, is 5 feet 5 inches tall with brown hair and brown eyes and a very pretty smile. She likes aerobics. She wants to stay in shape, and she certainly is. Into weight training, likes pizza and Italian foods, but in moderation. This is our 6th semifinalist, Miss Diana Lynch. As we now welcome Audrey Aronowitz from Plantation, Florida. 17 years of age with gold and brown hair and hazel eyes. She stands 5 feet 1 inches tall. She likes to play softball and modeling and dancing, into aerobics. Her favorite foods include Caesar salad and pizza. Miss Audrey Aronowitz. As we welcome contestant number 8 in our semifinalist competition, Noelle Taylor. Noelle, who stands 5 feet tall, has blue eyes and blonde hair. She's 17 years of age, and her hobbies include cooking, all kinds of water sports, and gymnastics. Favorite foods include a yogurt, bagel and cream cheese, pizza, and veal. This is Miss Noelle Taylor from Hialeah. And here is our 9th semifinalist from Brandon, Florida, Leslie Sanders. This 18-year-old beauty with blonde hair and green eyes stands 5 feet 6.5 inches tall. She likes Greek desserts, bakalakavak, or baklavak. Well, it's Greek to me, I'll tell you that. She likes to go dancing and water skiing. This is Leslie Sanders. As we now welcome from Davie, Florida, Erin Townsend. Erin, who is 17 years of age, with dark blonde hair and green eyes. She stands 5 feet 11 3/4 inches tall. She likes springboard diving and cooking and playing with her animals. Her favorite food is all the foods that she can cook. This is contestant number 10, Erin Townsend. We welcome Carrie Ellen Sapp from Miami. 5 feet 4 inches tall with beautiful green eyes and blonde hair. She likes chicken and ice cream, loves to go dancing, likes horses, and she loves to play soccer and to watch it. She's 17 years of age, Miss Carrie Ellen Sapp. As we introduce contestant number 12, Michelle Oliver from Gainesville. Here she is. Michelle is 15 years of age with brown hair, brown eyes, standing 5 feet 6.5 inches tall. She likes salads and French fries and tacos. Her hobbies include photography, baking, writing, modeling, and art. From Gainesville, Florida, this is Michelle Oliver. Julie Batista is now heading front and center on stage. This pretty young lady is 16 years of age with blonde hair, green eyes, 5 feet 5 inches tall. Her hobbies include volleyball, swimming, and water sports. Her favorite foods, cheeseburgers and Italian foods. I think she's just 5 foot tall. I don't think it's 5 foot 5 inches, is it, Julie? Okay, Julie Batista. The lady with a smile, Miss Kathy Myers from Fort Lauderdale. Kathy is 17 years of age with hazel eyes and blonde hair, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall. Likes all kinds of foods, Italian, Polish. She likes pretzels too. Loves to go swimming and biking and aerobics. From Fort Lauderdale, Miss Kathy Myers. May I present from New Smyrna Beach, Miss Rachel Mossler. With lovely light blonde hair and blue-green eyes, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, she is 15 years of age. Her hobbies, fashion designing. Her favorite foods, lasagna and grapes. This, ladies and gentlemen, is contestant number 15, Rachel Mossler. You've met them individually, and now for the benefit of everybody here in our audience and for our distinguished panel of judges, would you one more time, Haley, would you lead the parade? First judge is one of the newest fashion designers to make an impact in Florida. She studied in Italy and France. She has recently established her own salon and boutique known as Laurina Gabrielli Haute Couture Originals. Ladies and gentlemen, Laurina Gabrielli. Our next judge is a graduate of the University of Miami in business management. Owner, designer, manufacturer of Water Everywhere, past chairman of the Florida Fashion Council, and a native Floridian. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Larry Marks. This very distinguished judge is a member of the Marcia Dance Company, a professional dancer and choreographer and a dance instructress for 10 years. She is currently a regional sales manager for WCPX TV, Channel 6 in Orlando. Please join me in giving a nice welcome to Carolyn Navarra. A person that I'm sure certainly has an eye for beauty. He sees it through a camera. He's a well-known Fort Lauderdale area glamour and magazine photographer and is also very active in the modeling field. Will you join me in giving a nice hand to Mr. Scott Singer? Scott? Here's a beautiful lady that I had the opportunity and pleasure of announcing as the winner as Miss North Carolina USA of 1981. She now resides in Florida, where she owns and operates an interior design studio. Certainly knows beauty when she sees it because she is one, Miss Lisa Swift. Our next judge is Vice President, Florida Branch Manager of Dean Whitter Incorporated, past President of the Florida Derby Festival, and member of the Order of the Orchid, one of the most prestigious events that happens in South Florida. Join me in giving a nice hand to Mr. Elliot Server. Server? And last, but certainly not least, as they always say on radio and on stage and wherever you are with a microphone, this gentleman is Creative Director and air personality for one of Miami's leading radio stations, Y100. He is originally from New Mexico, has resided in Florida for the past 1.5 years, and probably up to his earlobes in Michael Jackson ticket sales right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Hart from Y100. Greg? Thank you. How about we continue our Miss Florida Teen USA pageant for you, and here is Haley Preedy, the lady in red. Haley from Tampa would like to fulfill all of her goals. Her 3-word description is outgoing, ambitious, and respectful, and I would add to that fast. How did you get back here so fast, young lady? Okay, thank you very much. Presenting contestant number 2, Miss Sherry Johnson from Clearwater. Her ambitions to become a professional dancer and an actress. She describes herself in 3 words: bubbly, vivacious, and inquisitive. 15 years of age. Goes to Gibbs High School. This is Miss Sherry Johnson. May I present from Hialeah, Miss Jacqueline Jordan. This 15-year-old beauty has an interest of traveling around the world and meeting people and learning their languages. She describes herself as dedicated, outgoing, and ambitious. She attends Dade Christian School, 15 years of age. This pretty young lady is Miss Jacqueline Jordan. As we welcome Michelle Huffman from Orlando. Michelle? Michelle, who is 15 years of age, sings and plays the piano. Hasn't really decided on what she would like to ultimately do, but she goes to West Orange High. 15 years and pretty as a picture, Michelle Huffman. As we present Miss Holly Brown from Lakeland. Here's Holly. Holly, who's 17 years of age, with blonde hair, blue eyes, standing 5 feet 8. She'd like to become a professional model or a registered nurse. Her favorite 3 words to describe herself: happy, outgoing, and ambitious. A student at Kathleen Senior High, Miss Holly Brown. Presenting from Daytona Beach, here is Diana Lynch. This sweet 16-year-old likes jazz dancing, if you remember, but she would ultimately like to become a successful model. Describes herself as intelligent, sincere, ambitious. Favorite foods? Pizza. She goes to Spruce Creek Senior High, remember? Diana Lynch. Thank you. Miss Audrey Aronowitz is our next lovely contestant. This 17-year-old would like to ultimately become a successful psychologist. Her interests include acting, singing, and dancing. We asked for 3 words, and she said, well, I would describe myself as honest, outgoing, and motivated. She attends Nova High School. Audrey Aronowitz. Noelle Taylor is now making her entrance on stage. She's from Hialeah, this 17-year-old beauty. Likes to sing and dance, and she is into drama. She attends American Senior High School. Her 3-word description: self-confident, talented, outgoing. Miss Noelle Taylor. Leslie Sanders is now coming aboard. She is 18 years of age from Brandon, Florida. Her interests include playing the piano and dance instructing. Her ambition is to own her own dance modeling school. Describes herself as friendly, determined, and enthusiastic. She is a student at Hillsborough Community College, Miss Leslie Sanders. From Davie, we welcome Miss Erin Townsend. This 17-year-old with the dark blonde hair's ambition is to go to Florida State College. She likes drawing and diving and dancing, as she said earlier. Her school right now is Western High School. Describes herself as friendly, loving, and easygoing. The lady with a big smile is Miss Erin Townsend. Carrie Ellen Sapp from Miami in a lovely mauve gown. 17 years of age. Guess that's purple, isn't it? Well, anyway, she describes herself as a leader, a performer, and energetic. Her interests include dancing and horseback riding. She attends Coral Gables Senior High School. This is Miss Carrie Ellen Sapp. Thank you. From Gainesville, we welcome Michelle Oliver. Michelle, who's 15 years of age, would ultimately like to go to college and become a psychiatrist. Her interests include jazzercise, modeling, and sculpting. We asked for 3 words, and they came up ambitious, compassionate, and strong-willed. She attends Buckholtz High. This is Miss Michelle Oliver. Number 13 isn't unlucky for Julie Batista, I'm sure. She's our semifinalist from Fort Lauderdale, 16 years of age. Her ambition is to become a professional model, acting and fashion merchandising. She likes modeling very, very much, describes herself as friendly, compassionate, and she has high goals. She attends Fort Lauderdale High. This is 16-year-old Miss Julie Batista. Number 14, the lady in black from Fort Lauderdale, is Kathy Myers. Kathy, who's 17, has a career in psychiatry in mind. Her 3-word description: positive, outgoing, and energetic. Her interests include cheerleading and sassettes, and she is a student at Cardinal Gibson High. 17-year-old Kathy Myers. And here is Rachel Mossler from New Smyrna Beach. This 15-year-old blonde ultimately hopes to fulfill her goals in the fashion world and in a family way. Her interests include voice and guitar. 3-word description includes humorous, sociable, and compassionate. A student at Bartram High School, this is Rachel Mossler. Ladies and gentlemen of our judges and of our audience, you've met them, and now let's meet them one more time. Miss Haley, would you lead the way, please? To all of you, wish you good luck. And now, here they are. Our top 5, stepping into the first spot. Number 6, Diana Lynch. Diana Lynch. In the number 2 spot of our 5 finalists, and it goes to number 14, Kathy Myers. Joining this very select sorority is number 11, Carrie Sapp. We have 3 upstage and 2 to go, and I'm sure that a lot of people will be happy to hear this decision. Number 10, Aaron Townsend. Come front and center, please. One more name to announce, and then it's a new ball game again. As we say, congratulations to Audrey Aronowitz. So, Audrey, if you'll take my hand and join me out center stage right here, so that everybody can see you, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know, if you are selected as Miss Florida Teen USA of 1985, you are going to have the awesome responsibility of being the unofficial hostess along with all the other young ladies that'll be coming to Miami for the Miss Teen USA pageant. And a lot of them from different states probably are going to walk up to Miss Florida Teen and say, hey, what's Florida all about? And that's what we would like to hear what you would say your state is all about.
Well, first I would tell them that the weather is fantastic and wonderful, and the proof of it is with all the tourists that come down every year. And then I would tell them that the people here are great, especially the people that I met from the pageant. All the girls are just phenomenal. I'm having the best time I've ever had in my life.
And a good answer that would be, and I thank you and congratulations to you. Thank you. All right. Aaron? Now, you heard the question. We're going to ask the same question, because if you are crowned today and you become Miss Florida Teen USA of 85, during the month of January, you'll be representing this entire state, even more so than Governor Graham, maybe. And I'm sure that maybe Miss Kentucky or Miss Alaska will walk up and say, hey, what's this Sunshine State bit all about?
Well, I think Florida is like a big pot with a whole bunch of different spices in it. From all over, from Cuba, from all over the place. We have a lot of different types of people. We have a lot of different areas. We have a big city with a lot of things to do, like discos and a lot of things that cities do, stay really close together. And then we have our country, which I am from, Davie, where you can have your big parks and your horses. I think Florida's got the greatest variety in any state.
Excellent. Thank you. I got to tell you something. I wish a few of our government leaders would be here today to hear these young ladies speak. They could teach them a thing or two, couldn't they? Congratulations, Carrie.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard the questions, so now it's all up to you. I happen to be, of course, from California, and I'm very proud of the fact that we're on the West Coast with the Pacific Ocean and everything. But you're from Florida. What would you tell them?
Well, I'd say that Florida is unique in two ways. In one way is the water and the weather and everything else. It's really neat to be able to go out on the water anytime you want and get sun and be healthy. And the other thing I think is neat is that it's three different things. It's international, but it's cosmopolitan, and it's southern. It's real friendly, and I just love it here. I think it's great.
Thank you very much, Miss Sapp. Excellent answer. Thank you. Beautiful. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Myers from Fort Lauderdale, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. I'll tell you, January is going to be here before you know it, and if you happen to be wearing that sash and that crown, and you'll be housed over at the Hyatt Regency, and you'll be going to rehearsals, and a lot of times you'll be sitting in the audience during the rehearsals like you did for this pageant. Probably somebody maybe from Connecticut will be sitting next to you, and they'll say, what's your name? Kathy? Kathy, what's it like living in Florida?
Well, I would tell her, since I am originally from Pittsburgh, I know how it is to be in a cold state, and I would first tell her about the beautiful weather down here and how it always is gorgeous down here, even in the winter. And I would tell her that it is also a healthy state to live in.
I think that would be a marvelous answer, and she'd probably want to move down here right away, right?
I hope so.
Okay, thank you, Kathy Myers. Thank you. And our fifth and final finalist of this group here, Miss Diana Lynch. Congratulations.
Thank you.
In addition to all the fun parties that you'll be going to and all the stars you'll be meeting and all the things that you'll be doing, you'll also be doing a lot of talking and giggling and getting ready for bed at night and all that jazz. And that's usually when girls talk over things. Somebody comes up to you and says, Diana Lynch, what do you like about Florida?
Well, I would tell them about all the beautiful beaches we have. Speaking of which, I live in Daytona Beach, which is the world's most famous beach, and it's the only beach in the world you can drive on. I tell her about all the beautiful weather we have here and all the very friendly people and just all the exciting things you can do here in Florida.
And I would say that you would tell her the right things and you would do a marvelous job. Thank you, Diana Lynch. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. The fourth runner-up is Miss Kathy Myers. Our third runner-up is Miss Audrey Aronowitz. Our second runner-up is Carrie Sapp. Carrie Sapp. All right. Congratulations, Carrie. Thank you. And now, before I announce the first runner-up, we have two young ladies left. Let me say something that is so necessary because, unfortunately, many times it does happen throughout the state and the United States. The first runner-up, in case anything happens that the new queen cannot completely fulfill her reign, the first runner-up will be called upon to please come and step in, take over, and represent the state, and will receive all the accolades and all the things that go with it. So the first runner-up spot is very, very important. Our first runner-up is Diana Lynch. And our new Miss Florida, USA, 1985, is Erin Townsend. How about that? Erin Townsend. young lady from Davie has made it. Your Majesty, go out and greet your public. There you go. Hey-o. Well, well, well. I'll tell you something else, Miss Townsend. You're going to be one super-duper representative for Florida. You happy?
Very.
It's about the dumbest question that's ever been asked into a microphone. Well, I'll tell you, is she happy? That is some grip you have there. Well, be prepared for one of the most fantastic years of your life. I know that all the girls in the pageant are happy for you. We wish you good luck, and you keep right on going. We'd like to see you become Miss Teen USA of '85, okay? Miss Erin Townsend, Miss Florida USA. Thank you. And now on behalf of our judges, we thank you for your diligent work, and for the entire staff, thank you all for coming, and goodbye, everybody.